Who could have imagined that this muscular woman standing before us was, just a year ago, an overweight person on the verge of jumping off a building? Back then, her boyfriend had cheated on her with her best friend and even invited her to witness their so-called love. Later, she took a job at a restaurant, only to encounter a sleazy boss. She later silently supported her new boyfriend in achieving his dream of becoming a boxing champion, only to be callously abandoned in the end. After that, to help her sister complete a work task, she appeared on a TV show. However, the show was maliciously edited, turning her into a pariah in the eyes of the public. After going through all this, she completely broke down and lay in the rain all night. One day, as she was crying in front of the mirror, a flyer for a boxing gym gave her a new direction. Holding the flyer, she walked into the gym and firmly declared her intention to participate in boxing matches. Everyone around thought a woman weighing over 200 pounds was joking, but this time, she was determined to change her life. From summer to autumn, from autumn to winter, and then from winter to spring, she persisted in training. She shed hundreds of pounds in sweat, successfully lost 100 pounds of fat, and even earned a boxing certification. When her father saw her now, he thought she must be seriously ill. At the dinner table, he could clearly sense that she had changed, not just in weight, but in her entire demeanor. She asked her father, if you had one big apple and one small apple, which one would you give to a friend? Like most people, he said he would give the big one and then asked her what she would choose. Her reply was that she would give both. Her father smiled and said she must have many friends. In the past, she always felt insignificant and never refused anyone's requests. Even after a quarrel with her sister, she signed the house transfer paper as her sister had asked before leaving home. But all that was in the past. Now, she no longer dwelled on those things and even returned home to help manage the family store. Soon, good news came from the gym. Someone got injured in the city's boxing competition, leaving an open spot. The gym owner had already signed her up as a substitute. One day, while she was moving beer crates at home, her ex-boyfriend unexpectedly reappeared. He asked, "Do you have any cold iced black tea?" She said she did, but as soon as he heard her voice, he turned and ran. Seeing this, she chased after him with a beer crate in hand. Later, she invited him to watch her boxing match next week, but he refused. Over the past year, their lives seemed to have reversed. He had gone from a boxer to a lost worker, while she had transformed from a lost, overweight person into a boxer. The day of the championship fight arrived. It was her first time stepping into the ring. At the start of the first round, lacking any real competitive experience, she was punched in the face by her opponent. The opponent mocked her, saying boxing wasn't a game and telling her to give up. Her coach immediately shouted for her to get up. Just as the referee counted to 8, she stood up. However, the gap in their abilities was too vast, and her opponent launched an overwhelming attack. After barely surviving the first round, her coach suggested stopping the match, but she insisted on fighting the second round. The situation didn't change. She was beaten again and fell again, but she kept getting back up. Her opponent couldn't help but ask why she persisted when she knew she couldn't win. No one else understood what she was holding on to. In fact, her dream was indeed to win once, but she also knew that the journey toward her dream was itself a victory. She was determined to finish the match. Finally, in the third round, she threw her first punch. At that moment, she bid farewell to her past self. She may have lost the match, but she had won back a brand new life.